Well, hey there folks, and welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. Time for another beer review, and we're going through some beers from this brewery here. If you just found us here on YouTube, then please, I'm just going to get the housekeeping out of the way. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share, subscribe. It's the Hop House with that hoppy beer with like good house music. So Vocation Brewery, baby. One of my favourite craft brewers. Go have a look at the previous videos that I've done on Vocation Brewery about the story. I went to a wedding in Hebden Bridge, came across Vocation. Before that I had a beer of theirs before and da-da-da-da. They are just one of my favourite craft brewers in the Yorkshire area. Or from the Yorkshire area, should I say. So I went and put an order in. Got a t-shirt. Says Vocation on the front. Life and Death on the back. Which is one of their core beers. We've done it. Again, go check out the review. Right, moving on. It's a virgin beer review. This is one of theirs that I've not done before. So you're ready for one of their new beers. Okay, so from Vocation Brewery. It's under the new logo because they had a rebrand. Hence, this is the new font of the Vocation writing. And their cans now look a little like this. So again, see? That's that font. It's there. They now have, all their cans have sort of this big V with some sort of logos or artwork inside the V. This is their new music, and it's a Hazy Pale Ale, rocking in at, hang on, 4%, looks like it's 40. There is a point there. Christ alive, it's not 40%, is it? It'll be on my arse. It's not, it's 4. 4% ABV, 440ml can. This is exclusive through their website. So I ordered a couple of cans of it. So I'm hoping it's good because I've got another one as well. Yeah, it's got like a drum kit and a guitar and that. So for all you budding musicians out there, this could be the beer for you. Should we get it out into the glass? Vocation glass, the old logo. I got this, it was in the reduced section. It was in the Tatile. Yeah, there you go. So that's the old font with the eye over the top and the established date, 2015. See, they've only been going 6 years. It is 2015, isn't it? Just checking out that I can read my Roman numerals. Because they're all the rage in Hebden Bridge, apparently. Right, get out into the glass. So it's Hazy Pale Ale, 4%. So we expect it to be hazy and cloudy. And we shall take a look and see, shall we? A very light blonde colour. Again, it's only 4%, so you're not expecting it probably to be overly golden or dark. Yeah, it's hazy, alright. It is certainly hazy. I can sort of just about see my hand through the other side. Yeah, it looks really nice. If I hold it up to the light, it's sort of a blonde colour ale. There is a bit of light bleeding through at the bottom. Don't think you're going to pick that up on camera. To you guys, it looks like a glass of like orange or pineapple juice. That's because I've got a spotlight that's beaming down here. If I put it up there, no, you're still not going to see it. There is a little bit of light bleeding through at the bottom here when you hold it up to the natural light. But yeah, it looks lovely. It looks divine. It looks the part. It says it is a hazy pale ale, and that's what it looks like at 4% ABV. It looks pretty decent the way it jigs about in the glass. Jig, 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 jig. Nice little white head on, a little bit of lacing going on. We'll do some lace vision a bit later on in the video when we've got it down the glass a bit. Yeah, looks the part. Doesn't look bad at all, does it? Right, we'll get the nose in there, so it's the time in the video where we're going to give it a whiff. See what we can sniff. Oh, that's tropical, baby. That is tropical. That smells like some sort of tropical fruit smoothie as well. Not smoothie, doesn't taste a yogurty element, but if you're just to get a load of right mango, some orange, like clementine or tangerine orange, a bit of passion fruit, grapefruit, melon, you just to whiz it up in a blender, stick it straight in a glass, that's probably what that smells like. So I'm guessing it's been dry hopped here. Doesn't say it's been dry hopped on the can, it just says a hazy pale ale. We'll read more on the can a bit later. But in terms of, has it been brewed with oats because of the haziness? Possibly. Oh, it smells like a Smells like a summer day in the Caribbean. I've said this before on beer reviews before. You go up to the fruit buffet on the cruise ship when I used to work on cruise ships, and they've got all the watermelon, grapefruit and oranges laid out, and you smell it. Smells like a fruit juice smoothie bar type jobby. Right, it's great. I love the smell of it, and the look of it is fantastic. So we're going to try it now. So we're going to bottoms up and down the hatch. Stand by. Oh. Now, I'm going to jig it about a bit more. Oh. Hang on a minute. So, what I'm going to say next is, if you're going to call it controversial, you can call it controversial. It's my opinion. So, again, before we go any further, if you're new to us here on the Hop House, I'm not an expert. I don't brew my own beer. I don't work in the industry. So this is all purely opinion based. It's what I like in beer. The hoppy stuff is what I like. A lot of the stuff is hoppy, readily available stuff. Right. A couple of reviews ago, go and check it out. I did a beer from North Brewing, right, called Modular. That's available on Morrison's. Now, since doing that review, I've had a look at other reviewers, that what they've said, and they were, excuse me, pardon me for the burp, that was disgusting. They were totally in love with that beer, the Modular. And I was like, oh no, it's like, to me, it tasted thin and watery. It was a flash of sort of fruit juice-esque, and then it just disappeared and went away. That was a 6% beer. In all honesty, was it a bad batch that I had? Because it was due to go out of date next month. We're sort of end of September. It was due to go out of date next month. Although I'd not long picked it up in Morrison's. So I don't know how long they've held it on for. So in fairness to North Brewing, is it really your fault? Probably not. Because I don't want to slag off North Brewing, because I've liked a lot of their other beers that I've had, especially on draft on keg. Now this is a 4% hazy pale ale. That's just what it's described as. But I have to compare it to that Modular because it has a similar smell to it, and it has a similar flavour in terms of the zestiness. However, this at 4% has got a thicker mouthfeel. It's got a nicer feel. It coats your mouth nicer, if that's even a word. It coats your mouth better, and I just think it's just a tastier beer. Oh. Personally, if you gave me this and that North Brewing Modular side by side and I did a blind taste test, that would win. Again, I don't think it's North Brewing's fault, because I've had a lot of their beers that are really good. So is it a bad batch I got? I don't know, because all the other beer reviewers seem to love it. So maybe it was. I weren't impressed. And the reason that I'm comparing this to this is it's got a similar smell and a similar taste to it. However, this has got a nicer mouthfeel, and the taste goes on and lasts longer. That's the only reason I'm comparing it. So I'll step back now. I'll move away from North Brewing Modular, because I don't like being negative and slagging off a company or a beer or whatever. But I'm an honest guy. So if I see something that I find or feel is in comparison to something, I will compare it to that. I think we all do that in life, in all fairness. Right, coming back to this then, I'll tell you what, we'll change it up a bit. So we'll do some Lace Division, and then I'll run through some flavours. So Lace Division brought to you by the Hop House. This is how it laces in the glass. trying to get it away from the spotlight. Look at that, absolutely sensational. And again, the way it sort of follows, that fizz follows the bottom of the head. Remarkable. Yeah, it's really zesty, tropical, citrus fruit. It's like I'm on holiday. It is. It's like I'm back on the cruise ship. I'm going to go to the buffet and I'm going to go and get some slices of mango, some tangerine or clementine orange. I'm going to go and get some grapefruit and melon and like a summer day. Flavour wise then, shall we? We're 10 minutes in, Christ alive. It's 4%, but it's got the mouthfeel of something maybe 0.5% or 1% above. It coats the side of your mouth really well. I'm guessing it's brewed with oats or some oats or wheat or something that gives it that cloudiness and that mouthfeel. The zestiness runs down the side of your tongue. There is a bit of sweetness that goes down the middle, but it just tastes like a glass of fruit, like blended fruit juice. Like you could really get that, but it's still there now. So it's that tart fruit aftertaste. The flavour's kind of all in the middle really, but the aftertaste is like, oh man, I just feel so refreshed. This is a summer on holiday drink. Really zesty, really refreshing. I have to compare it to that modular because I think that's what they were going for. Maybe the beer wasn't kept very well. Because 6%, how can a 4% be thicker than a 6? See what I mean? I just don't think it makes sense. Anyway, going away from that. Oh, that's divine. Oh, right then. 12.5 minutes in. Do I like it? Hell yeah. Vocation new music. Again, it's opinion based, right? And I think I've seen one reviewer for this and he wasn't in love with it. So it's opinion, isn't it? If you like it, you like it. I love it. 2 thumbs up from me. I would quite happily drink that again over said other beer. 2 thumbs up from me. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you again for another beer review right here on the Hop House. Ciao for now, people.